Okay, so let's have a look at my team. We've got the. Is it holding? It's stacking now. That one. Let's see if that's. We've got the. Is it holding? It's stacking now. That one. Okay, now I've got an issue where if I try and press the button to talk to you guys privately without interrupting my opponent, it comes out with really weird static. Something's gone fucked up in the meantime. So let's just quickly check something. Yeah. Oh well. I guess I won't be talking to you guys privately because even though I haven't changed any settings, now actually let's try something else. There we go. Alright, I know what it is. Haha, solved. Alright, so let's get a link for everyone. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We don't want Dial of Eternals, we want... Oh, let's do Dies. Just yeah, let me know, Rumkey, if this is still. It's just I don't know what's been going on. Like every week, there seems to be some new issue, where we just randomly sit looking at behind. I wasn't even looking at the screen. It's my other screen. I just having issues every week where it's lagging out, getting stuttering. This week, I know what was just there, which was the function on the keyboard was set to like not hold anything. So if you're holding a mouse as a key, it's just repeatedly pressing it as opposed to holding it, and so it's just coming through as static because it's like constantly turning the mic on and off, on and off, on and off. So this should be fine. Let me know if it isn't. But yes, so hopefully things will work fine. If not, I'll just upload the recording and you can watch that later and you'll be able to hear things and see things. So yes, we're looking pretty good. We did have a draw to the Amber Knights, which is the Bretonnian team, which is good initially but gets worse as time goes on because it's a good bash starting. We've got some good blitzers, we've got lots of blocks, so we're pretty bashy compared to the High Elves. We've got a bit of dodge, not as much as we'd like. I can read the Twitch chat, just give me a sec. Perfectly, yes, I can see it now. I just had the chat like list of users up because it said someone was in and I was like, oh, who's that? That's quick. This is going to be good. Yeah, sure, good versus evil. If you want to read it that way, I feel like I'm the good guy. But yes, so we've got a bunch of bash, so pretty bashy. We don't have a lot of dodge, but we've got dodge where it kind of counts with guard and with the H5. And we got wrestle on the witch elf, which is great because now she's safe from blitzes. A little bit safer at least. And we got one tackle piece to try and deal with his. But we're a pretty tight team. We don't have any useless skills. We don't have lots of rerolls. I'd like to have 3 rerolls, but I need more money. I'm trying to get the second witch elf out and then get the 3rd reroll, and then that's me done. Like, that's the team built. Excess money is there to replace people, and then maybe upgrade and get the surf improvement. We're playing against Elves, who are, I think, 90k below us. I'm not sure what his plan is. It may be get an extra apothecary because I'm so bashy to keep his guys alive, especially like the catcher who doesn't have any defensive skills and his AV7. It may be to get, an extra reroll is not that important for, like 3 rerolls is fine as an elf team. 4 is nice, but it's not by any means necessary. But if he digs into this too much to get extra stuff, then if something bad happens to his guys, then he can't replace it. And then, in my head, I care more about my team surviving, generally than trying to. I really like to win. Oh, that's weird. It just came through in a second speaker. What's going on there? Anyway, I do want to win, but I don't want to risk too much. It's just seeing what happens to the Wood Elves. And it's awful when you lose key players, and so having the money spare and saving to replace them is kind of really, really important. So I generally don't waste my money. Yep, just give me a sec. I need to change the settings. You're coming through speakers. All right. I think because I did a CC, like a crap cleaner recently, I think it reset all the settings and a lot of my files randomly, so got all these weird things happening.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. Yeah, even looking at my OBS then, every time you spoke, the desktop audio was just spiking for some reason.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to go whenever you are. No rush, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, no, I'm not. Click go live and it's give me a pop-up. Why does it give me a pop-up?
Great, man. Good to hear. We'll see how it actually goes in game. Just because I want to see what happens.
It is actually working today.
Alright, brilliant.
I was doing my cheat man yesterday and it just wouldn't go live. I have no idea why. But yeah, it's late and ready.
I'm very happy to beat these elves for you.
Let's see which elf is better.
Yes, we'll see. So, obviously I'm not buying anything. I'm saving my money for which elf.
Neither of us had any petty cash.
Wait. Oh, did you buy someone?
Yeah, I bought another catcher.
Ah, fair enough. Interesting. I think that's probably a reasonable thing to do. You want to have catchers. I'm not sure if I would have bought one of this. I mean, it's probably good to have this game.
140k. So thankfully, I had a quick check before.
Yeah. I might have held on to that just in case I lost the blitz of this game, because they're kind of a little bit more important than the catchers, but we'll see. He's got a bit more of a bench than I do, so if I start losing guys, he's going to get an advantage. But I've got more bash, so that hopefully it shouldn't happen.
Dark Elves. They're the one who wanted this season.
Alright, we're on defense. That's fine by me.
Okay, what we got? Oh, no assassins.
Ah, they're technically not very good if you're being super hardcore about it. They're very fun, but they're limited value.
Okay. Yeah, just because of the fun I would have used it.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we've got quite a few skills now, so it's a good idea to keep an eye where things are. Tackle is going to be great against these blitzers, as is the wrestle, but tackle is better for doing damage. He has kick, so he's going to be able to control where the ball goes when we're on the offense, we're on the defense. We're against a very dodgy and not very bashy team. Yeah, well, I'm hoping it's hard for him, and that when it comes to my turn, we have nice weather and I get some nice weather. Or changing weather and I get nice weather, but it behooves me to try and get the ball bouncing as much as possible. See what happens. But yeah, we're just gonna do our best, bash him as much as we can, pressure the ball, all that good stuff. I'm not sure if I'll keep these lines on. I generally don't. It is really useful to quickly count things because you don't have to use your mouse cursor to find like the exact route, but it tends to annoy me.
I thought I only had the one thrower still.
Yeah. Oh, I will. I'll do my best.
Let's go with it. I hope you don't get a blitz.
Blitz. I want to blitz. I want to surf people. Ah, everything's fine.
Bye-bye, rain.
That's a bit unfortunate. It's actually, Slippery is really good for us if he's on the offense because we don't have to play the ball. He has to play the ball, so it's harder for him than it is for me. So we've got enough linemen with block now that we can actually put them on the line of scrimmage and we're not wasting them. Normally I'd put crappy linemen up here, like this guy in the middle.
The fact that the Elves don't come with dodge for either of us.
Alright, so he gets a couple hits in, some lucky 5+, but otherwise we're good. He's not getting through this very easily.
Well, you having war dances is not good for me.
Yeah, Witch Elf is
That's it, yeah.
pretty mean. Alright, I see some bash here, it seems. Not enough. Will we see more? I would not reroll this.
Yeah.
Ooh, very bold. So where's this guy going? He's going to go over there. Alright. I could do some try and surfing and stuff like that, but it looks like he's trying to move to the side.
5 guy until then, though.
Yeah, he's pretty slippery.
Yeah.
Now, we can't completely abandon this side to try and stop this push. And I can technically just run this guy through with some 2+s and try and one-die this bull if I really, really want to. But I don't want to be too crazy. Don't want to pull things out too much. We don't want to abandon the side because you can just run a catcher down with 8 movement pretty deeply. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, let's go back.
So I could have a go at this if I can get a guy through here, but it's not likely.
Yeah. As you can see that you got more skills, but it shows when I've got 2 reserves, you have none. I'm going to say team value.
You've got a lot more endurance than I do.
You've definitely been racking in those star player points.
Yeah, it's useful for sure.
Surprised you gave the Witch Elf a wrestle, though.
It's useful just because I don't have any other wrestle in the team for knocking people down, and the fact that his shares jump up means getting wrestle on the ground doesn't really affect her movement. So there's 2 schools of thought on her. I generally have 1 wrestle, 1 block now. I can use them differently as I need. But it is generally bad to be laying down on the pitch as a Witch Elf because you're going to get stomped.
Oh, yes.
Right, I need to
Witch
stop
Elves and
getting
War
distracted.
Dancers. Very big targets if they're led down.
Yeah, we'll do this one, I think.
Oh. I was waiting for the snake eyes.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate there. But hey, what are you going to do? It's not perfect, but it's not bad. He can do a switch over here relatively easily, but it's hard to get much deeper and support this player because he just doesn't have enough movement with all these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But you can't really make a cage here. So he can't really open up the side, and then we can start playing games where we start pushing her towards the sidelines and things like that. Because we can push him there, and get him boxed in. He can't really get through this without some crazy dodges, and we've got a guy on the ball carrier now, so he's basically free. He can just continuously harass that without too much of an issue. And again, we've got a nice defense here, so he's not getting through here.
Try and cage up with there, actually. Don't want anything to do with your Witch Elf.
Ah, it's fine. It happens.
I know the prediction had you as winning. Do you remember what they predicted the score to be, though?
I don't remember. I presume it was some kind of 1 point difference. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to bring back him here. Mash him down, they can go through there, so we bring back one more. And we get a free bash here. Pretty happy with that. It's not too bad considering all the pushes we're getting with no real bash. It's hard to bash out of this. You have to bash this guy for a 1-die, and he's got blodge. Or she has, yeah, basically that's the only bash you've got. Actually, no, it's a 2-die uphill, yeah. Like, there's no bash here, you have to dodge away. And I made the dodges harder when I could because he's got no reroll for tackle. I've only rolled the ones I rolled. And yeah, it's difficult. Come on, Nuffle, give me the ones that he got versus me. Alas, it's not a problem still. He can't score with this piece. If he throws to it, then I can just hunt it down. If he doesn't throw it, I can hunt it down. So it's kind of a moot point. Can't really reform up here. You're just losing ground. So there's nowhere to go at this point. He's used his blitz, so he can move slightly, and that's about it. The risky play would be to come over and try and safe throw it over the head, and then try to then do the blitz and get him free and score instantly. But it's much riskier because the catch is so difficult. It's like a 4-up with a reroll. All right, so he hasn't really threatened that.
Couldn't really do too much there.
Yeah, it's a bit boxed in, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what we've been hoping for.
Oh, Spider-Man!
Oh no.
Ah.
Ronda Robbery's out for it. She's got blood in her mind.
See, Spider-Man's got Sony hitting him, Marvel hitting him, and now you hitting him. How could you?
At least there's a replacement to step up. Who's the replacement?
Yeah. Where's Rocket?
Rocket. Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Alright. He's about to get injured, yeah. Yeah, see, he went down hard. So we got a ton of pushes, and then Nuffle suddenly kind of, in a bipolar fashion, decides us to give 2 pals and an injury with the minus armor, which he takes. So we may see a long pass here. Nope, we're going to reform the cage further back. Alright. That's not really that bad for us. We can rebuild our line over here, and while we're doing that, we can hunt this guy down. So that's all good. 2-3, 2-1. Yeah, alright. So yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was some kind of 1 point difference in my favor, just because I had a high team value. Ooh, some free bash. I'm all about the free bash. On a AV7? Ooh. Are we going to get to see a blitz here, maybe? Try and squeak out some extra room. Oh, wow, he gets the power as well on the blotch piece.
5 guy down.
Ouch. Alright. So he's trying to edge out a bit more here, so it's harder for me to keep a proper screen. But we've got ways and means, don't worry. Come on, tackle. Do some work for me, tackle. That's why I brought you into this game. Yes, the value. It's the reason I bought him. So yes, we forced out a reroll. Lovely and early.
Did not notice that. That puts a damp on what I was doing.
So yes, that is exactly why I bought that guy, was because I needed this for this game, and then future games I'm going to need him against gobbos and things like that. They're very useful.
Is the more missing? No. Yeah, you now have officially done the most damage to my team all season. Up until now, there's been a niggle put onto Gamora, and that was it.
We'll see. We'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to G5 if we want to do that. It's not great. This is good enough. It's not great. Alright, so we've got this guy over here, which is important to make it hard for him to get around here. And we've got this guy here, Blodge, to make it hard for him to go out this side if he wants to switch. So we're just trying to make it difficult for him. And we've got the tackle piece on this guy, and he's outnumbered, so all he can do is try and dodge or do a 2-die uphill. Looks like he still wants to go down the side, which is fine. If he really wants to score as a high elf, he probably can. Like, it should not be too difficult for him to score. Unfortunately, we're getting a lot of pushes, but hey, it's Snuffle. Pushes are fairly common. But yeah, as a high elf, like any elf team, we should be able to score against each other. It's just a matter of who fumbles it, who gets Snuffled a little bit and loses the ball on some key play, and then the other person just immediately can take advantage of it because they're an elf team, and that's what they're going to do. Okay, so he's not scoring this turn unless he's doing a crazy deep play, which I doubt it. He's just trying to open up a corner, an edge, to put his guys down. So he can get to about there, and that's about it. He's trying to get the ball close enough. Oh, alright, he's going for it. He has to go for it now, otherwise this guy's getting surfed. There is just no question about it. If he does not throw it, it's going to be... He's trying to throw in some guys in here in case something goes wrong here, and then throw it, and if it works, he scores. And if it doesn't, he's in big trouble. Yeah, dude, that guy's gone. That is, I will eagerly use that. I would love, like, if he didn't do that, I'd probably just stand on him and then use the switch elf to push him over here, and then just close off this. But this is just begging for a...
Going for the Hail Mary play here.
Yeah, it's good luck to you.
Yeah.
This should be like a 3+, I think.
It's
not too bad.
Accept this.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'll take it on this guy.
I'd much rather you didn't, of course.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, fuck.
Well done. So that was a 3+2+. It's actually not that difficult. And it's a high elf, you know, that's what you should be doing. But he's given me, I think, 4 turns? Yeah, 4 turns to score. Not that hard. With a bashy team like mine, I can push through and I can do some damage. But that's what we want to do. We want to put him in a position where he has to do some long pass and risky putting his guy on the side of the pitch. Yeah, exactly. So from now on, I get this drive and next drive where I can control the tempo and I can just be bash. But yeah, you want to put him in position. I want to be in the position where I'm forcing him to do these risky plays. So that means I'm doing well and I'm making him risk. So I take that as a good thing. But as I said earlier, like, we should be able to score against each other. It shouldn't be a problem. It's just kind of what Nuffle does. If he intervenes on one side or the other, then it'll throw the game completely out. Otherwise, it'll be a relatively close thing. We'll see.
I'm trying to think how to stop elf bullshit. Or doing elf bullshit.
Because I've got tackle, I've got wrestle to open up sides. It should not be too difficult to move this ball around. And if he, lets me, I'm going to try and bash him if I can. So it's all we're about is bash, bash, bash. Because if I can start getting a couple guys off this field, we're good. We're golden.
I'm hoping kick works like this. Because the amount of times kick doesn't kick in.
That will work, yeah. As long as kick is not on the line of scrimmage and it's in the center, I believe, you're good.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's what caused it before. Maybe I was putting him on a flank.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the middle, not on the line of scrimmage, and it'll work.
Good. Okay, go around.
I actually don't have to be this aggressive. I'm a little bit too aggressive here, actually. Need to cool my jets. Alright, he can be over here. So yeah, and he can be in there. That's actually what we'll do. That's good enough. So, he should kick it deep. Actually, no, there's an argument to make kicking it short, because I can get the ball pretty securely
really
anyway.
Important this nice weather day.
Yeah. Make the ball safe. That's the most important thing. Alright, let's get deep, I think. If he pushes him to the sideline, that's not a big deal. I can deal with that. It's not the most safe thing to do, but I want to try and take down the blitzer if I can. And that'll do it.
Good damn tackle. Ooh, no.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Alright, good enough for now, I guess. You can't blitz both these guys on the sidelines. Gives us a score thread up there. And we collect the ball up. I rolled a power on the catcher down here. I rolled double power, and that injured him. So no, I've certainly rolled some damage, just not very much. So we can. Chance of getting through is pretty low. Let's just take one step back. Chance of getting through this is pretty low. So we'll just make it safer by forcing GFIs out. This guy's in the way, providing tackle zones to force dodges. Yeah, I mean, it could certainly be better. I certainly think I've gotten a lot of push. But I haven't had many skulls. So, you know, count your blessings and all that. Okay, so he's probably going to try and do this charge through here. Can't really get to the ball carrier very easily. Because I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. So you just can't make it without doing some crazy dodges. Like, so he's just doing some bash. That's fine.
Nice. Literally just said I need to start breaking armor and break armor.
Unfortunately, he's bashing against like block pieces with no skills, and that, you know, statistically should come unstuck for him. But hey, these things happen. But it's good that we're pressing on him because we really should. We're bashy, so we need to be pressing on him. The only reason I didn't press here was because this guy's got tackle, not block, and so it's not a defensive skill like block is. Okay, once we go to the Witch Elf, we can maybe wrestle down, we'll see. Nope, just to push sidelines. I'll use dodge, that's fine. Okay, I could actually get the ball to her and just run it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's totally doable. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's certainly something I could do. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, thank you for the follow, Hugh. Yeah. It's actually maybe something I'm going to do is, can we get a guard piece of there or something? Put a guy there, run her in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then he can take a 1 die. That's kind of nice. Don't want to get over. Oh, I really want to surf this guy. I can probably wait a turn. Let's press on this guy. Let's press on this guy. Let's force some bash out. When in doubt, try again. Finally, take him down. Alright, see if we can one-die this guy off the field. Not acceptable, game. Not acceptable. Get out.
Damn it.
Well, that was a bit disappointing. See, I put all that effort into surfing, he doesn't even get hurt. I'm actually playing super risky and silly. There was a much safer way of just avoiding this and just getting into positions, but try and have a bit of fun. Yikes, he's getting good dice. Nuffle needs to turn that around. Yeah, this is now open. He can still dodge people over here, but I've got a tackle piece that's really good at taking out those kind of guys. And if he blitzes this guy, if he blitzes it, like there's multiple options, whatever he does. There we go, there's the last reroll out. There's a handoff opportunity to walk up here. It's not a big deal. Just dodge away. Or even he could dodge away. It's not a real issue. The problem is running out of the reroll on this 2-die double skull. That's the only thing that's a bit annoying. Is that I have to use up doing relatively safe plays. My rerolls relatively quickly, which is why I want to get a third reroll. But that has to happen after I get the second Witch Elf, because I want to get the second Witch Elf so that she can get MVP more easily, because the more matches she's in, the more chance she's going to get MVP, all that good stuff. So the question is now, is he going to try to push this guy down here? Is he going to try and blitz the ball carrier? Choices, choices. Okay, so what are we going to see? I presume he's going to try and blitz the ball carrier with a 1-die, and I'm just going to do a handoff here at a, 4+. I don't really want to get pushed into here.
Brave in the fall.
I wanted to get Never Steals, but I fucked up, so we'll just have this instead. Rolls a 1.
Okay.
And he goes down. So that's fine. We can recover the ball.
That didn't quite work out as hoping.
It's only because there was a
That's
high
the first
probability
I've
that
seen
I was going to get pushed, and getting pushed into this is not really
when
good.
the pass actually happened in the blitz.
There we go. We're getting some bash. Come on, give me some more.
Stop KOing me.
I'm very happy to make him injuries instead.
Nah. Let's keep the current plan, actually.
This is a 2-3+, which is better than a 1+, so we'll take that. Push him out there and follow. And then now this is a 1-die, so we can pick up the ball first, because it's more important. This is relatively safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we can do a 1-die here and try and get onto these guys here. Alright, it's good enough, not great. So he's got one guy here free. He can try and shove guys in here. And it's just down to Nuffle dice at this point, because he's kind of forced out our rerolls a bit, unfortunately. That we don't have the safety. I think that's about it. But yeah, we've got good options for ball receivers. Good option to run it in. We've set ourselves up to try and get a 1-1 during his half. And if we can do that, then we're basically set. If we can't, well, we can still have a go. And try to get 2 in our half. So he can do 2 GFIs or some gnarly dodges or something. Yeah, probably 2 GFIs to get on there, but he's, deciding, yes. He's going to try and bash through here and maybe get through to here. Not sure what the plan is exactly, but I should be able to get relatively easy. I have 1 turn to make this. Yeah, I basically... Oh, here we go. Alright, this is a walk-in. So, the block has finally come through to us. Earlier wasn't so good, but now we just walk it in. We don't take any risks, because it's the last turn. We can't wait.
Well done.
Thank you. We definitely need to get that guy nerves of steel, because that was a 4, like the 4+ throw worked.
Okay, and both my knockouts are back.
Ooh, that's good for you. Yeah. Alright, so he is now on defense, so I get to do that again, basically. But with more turns to grind him. and serve people. So this one I'll probably play a lot more conservatively in terms of protecting the ball. Yeah, no, I definitely can't afford it then. It'll be lovely to, but I really can't. So probably a bit more conservative. We'll just get the ball, that's a safe, start caging and bashing, and just caging and bashing, caging and bashing, and we'll play Dwarf, but with Agility 4. This isn't a better defense. I mean, it draws more guys in here, but it doesn't really change things in much of a meaningful manner. We'll just widen out that a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do I want to do anything else? Not really. I was pretty happy with that. So, if he gets a blitz, it's not the end of the world. It would be great if he didn't, but we'll see where he kicks it. He could kick it deep, waste my time. Looks like he's going for deep kicks. Oh, the cat's coming along. He's probably trying to turn off my computer. So they can't get to the ball this turn. Might bring him up here. This is what we want to see. Lots of good block. Doesn't have to follow up because he's got a friend here already. We will follow this up because we want to put bash on him. Alright, now we can go after his blitzer again. Now we play aggressive and get in his face. Set him up for serves, all that good stuff. And that's fine, we can wait.
Ooh, nice.
So that's because it's a nice deep kick, we can actually wait. We don't have to waste the precious 2 rerolls we have. Because this guy can't get down here, and he's the fastest they've got. But yeah, we definitely want to try and pressure him. Start hitting blitzes, pressuring guys, force them to start getting into some bash. And yeah, we'll just take our time, get the ball, keep bashing. Probably the best bet he can do is just pull away, elf screen, just take the 2, dodge away, dodge away, dodge away, and just try to recover his guys, because if he gets caught in a scrum with me, it's going to end badly probably. Okay, he doesn't want to follow up, but we've got a nice line here we can use. So we may dump a lineman in here. No, the reason why we don't want to put her there is because he could potentially push her there and try and blitz this guy and then put 2 guys either side of her. Push him there and then, push her there, then get this guy pushed and then come stand there and box me in and make my life real miserable and potentially surf me. Because I don't have sidestep on her yet. It is a little risky being near the sidelines. Once she's got sidestep, then I would be very happy to put her there to cut off that avenue. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Where's my pals? Come on, Nuffle. Currently, I could bring some guard over here, and things will get pretty interesting pretty quickly. Not sure what this guy's doing. He's gonna try and... He's bashing kind of blodgy pieces with no block skills, and it's super risky. Yeah, it's...
Why won't it go down?
It's got blodge. Well, the equivalent. Need sixes.
Half of blodge. Oh.
But yeah, she's now in a... He's done a lot of bash here, and so there's not really any defense now. If I really wanted to, I could pick up, pass to someone, and I could move the ball up very deep, very quickly, with a simple blitz. I don't know if I want to do that, because I want to grind him down, but this is very heavy on one side. And this is not a defensible position, really. He's going to set up a potential surf here. 1, 2, 3, out. So I'll probably need to dodge her away. Still, I don't think he's under threat still. He's still, like, safe where he is. She doesn't have to be there. There's no need for her to be there. We just relocate. Do some bash here. Oh, beautiful.
So many knockouts.
So now we've got on the other side of his lines. Pretty nicely. And we're going to go, well, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a nice screen we can build here. Can bash through this to get to it, but it's not a big deal. Where do we want to go? We can go stand over here. Ta-da! We've now broken through his lines. He's all on one side, we're on the other. And the ball's now in our possession. I think we're even into players because I've knocked out, he's knocked out. Hopefully, the continued block that I have will result in that swinging in my favor over time. So I need to start thinking a little bit about who I want to level up on. This guy is a good prime target for leveling up. Give him the ball and have him score. This guy would love to get some injuries. But yeah, either or the runner or this blitzer here would be good targets for a score. So I'll probably feed it to him eventually if everything's going well. Oh, and he hits the POW. That's not what we want. We might see a foul here. It's potentially justifiable because he's got a lineman and he's got spares. But it's always hard with elf teams. Like even with my team, like I find it really hard to justify fouling because your pieces are so useful that losing one of them is quite a hit. You know, you're paying 70 gold for a single guy. It's a bit brutal losing them off the field. And I don't generally have that many reserves. I might have one. And he's there for when I take hits and if somebody gets knocked out. He's not there for the ability to foul. So he may foul, but, you know, maybe not the smartest thing. But who knows? Against the Witch Elf with this much team value, why not? It's, you know, if you were going to do a foul, that's the foul you would do.
I'm determined to get rid of this bloody Witch Elf.
Ooh, stunned.
Nah, only a step.
She lives to be stomped on another day.
You mean next turn?
Next turn, yeah. So we can put a guy here and get a 2-die here. Alright, so we can move the ball up pretty safely here. So that's what we'll do. He'll probably make a back corner. The rest of that can be the other corner. So why don't we just put these guys deep here. Oh, I thought that was going to be my back corner. I misread that. That's fine. We can still do this. This is perfectly fine. Stand that throw. That's to help protect this push along here. If he tries to bash, so that I'll keep this control. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position that we're going to be able to score from this turn onwards, pretty much coming up, unless he does something fairly radical. And the ball's relatively safe. Best he can do is try and crush a corner, and I've got enough bash that that's probably not going to be an issue. Yeah, that's not going to be too difficult. He can flood it with guys, but as soon as you do that, I can start bashing with my block, and then the pain train begins. And again, I've got block on a guy. He doesn't have block, so he's rolling dice, quite literally, on every one of these 2 dice. It's the same thing you do with like ogres and lizardmen. You force their big guys to make 2 dice with no block skill, and soon enough you're going to get dub skulls or both downs, and they're going to force out rerolls. Unfortunately, statistically, it's been going kind of against me because he's been getting the bash, but you know. You don't change your behavior based on the small instance of what you're doing not working. You stick with the statistics. Alright, he's going for it. So we'll probably still see another foul here, maybe? Just because it's such good value. And he's out.
Oh, I got doubled.
For no value.
I know, but obviously removing that would help for the match.
Yeah, it's a lot of team value there.
Yeah.
Try and get some value out of this tackle. Apparently not.
Damn. Oh, and it's your tackle guy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
We have the same armor, don't we? Yeah.
I could go up there, but I think this is better. At the risk of that happening. Now, this isn't end of the world stuff, because we can always pass the ball back here. But, yeah. A bit unfortunate. He can get a 1-die here. I could maybe even just take it, honestly, and not do the throw, because it's a 1-die against block piece. Just have to rely on Nuffle not screwing you over. And he's down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. So I've still got an advantage in numbers. I don't think we'll see any more foul here, just because he needs people elsewhere doing things. I'm probably not going. Ooh, depends on what he does.
Risk it for a biscuit.
What do I want to do? Do I want to dump off this? Yes, I fail. There's some risks here. I don't, because worst case I get pushed here, and the ball should be relatively safe. Yeah, the ball's relatively safe. It's hard to get to. That's why there's a risk that it goes here and it bounces out here, but if I try and throw it, and it goes here and it fails, then it's really out here. Where if the ball falls down here, it bounces around here. But if it bounces over here, we're in trouble. So we should be able to bash and grab this and keep going. Ooh, actually, we might do some surf here. This is actually some prime surf material.
This is so stupid, but I just want that thing off the pitch.
Fair enough.
But Glad would be proud.
Oh, he'd be super proud. Yeah, it's looking like it's probably going to be 2-1 grind. Short of Nuffle hating my life. Hopefully get some good bash out of this now, because he's actually committing. So we might be able to get some chain pushes, and we'll have to see what we can do, but there could be some good chain push action here. Interesting thing is, because you can't get into the ball, I can actually just grab it with any dude, pretty much, and secure it. Alright, how's the way I want to do this? Okay, so we stand there. We get some bash there, maybe. Yep, so you stand there, we can do some bash here. He stays here to keep this ball protected. I think. It's an army in iron. Oof. I think I want to make it hard for him to get it and run down here.
That's the story of this team.
It is a bit. With a tackle piece. There we go, some value. What I'll probably do is put him there. Do we want to do that? Doing this for a very important reason. I don't want to do this if I don't have to, but it's important because it helps me later. Because now I can do this, and now he can't get anything but a 1-die. Because I've got to see the side of him. And again, he's only...
to stop you, but I really just want to stab on you at charge. That's what you have her in it. It's not that she's good, it's that she's
so he has to take the 2+ with no reroll.
For getting red cards on everyone.
I don't have Blodge, which is not the best. I would love to have Blodge on this guy that's holding the ball. But if he does a 1-die with anything but this guy, it's hard to take him down reliably and safely. And we've got 3 turns to grind him And we're starting to get the player advantage, I think, at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So, and even if he gets the ball free, it's going to be hard to recover it. Yeah, that's not enough. He's going to have to re-roll this, presumably. Hoping for the 5+. Not enough.
Nah.
Alright, it might be Elf Surf time. It may well indeed be Elf Surf time. Push him here. Push here, blitz. We can start doing some surfs. Excellent. Here's the commitment.
What? Exactly. You committed to kicking that thing in the face. I can't get past this.
At this point, surely there should be at least a badly hurt. Or a KO.
I know. It's worked out perfect for you, though, because obviously I'm risking the raids, and I'm only just removing that downward shell.
Yeah, ridiculously. He was getting like 92% chance to break armor, and just the injury rolls sucked.
I just don't have the numbers on the pitch to stop you.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult now. Probably should use block, but we're trying to... Yeah, I probably should have used block there, but I just wanted to make sure something weird didn't happen here and I get cleared out too easily. I can take that. I wanted to push here and then follow up and then push again and just surf him. But hey.
Nice.
And we just can't afford to lose that reroll up on something that's not getting the score in. Because last thing you want to happen is you know, go get greedy for a surf and then you fail in the win. Here we go. The apothecary time. Let's see what happens. No casualty. She's safe.
Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, obviously you healed it, but it paid off when it paid.
Oh, I must admit, I was a little nervous there for a second.
And now I can finally get these players in the brawl. So just kicking the elf while it's down. I'd have been so good if that APOC failed.
It would have been amazing. Just go along the back. Yeah, we can get a touchdown anytime we want. Like this is about preventing him from doing a 2-turn touchdown on his turn. That's all this is. He could do some chain pushes here, so I think we come back to here, right? I think that makes us safe. Yeah. He could potentially try and chain push through here. Yeah, no, because he's a high elf. Like, he can absolutely run a movement 8 guy here and then throw it to him in this, like, in his last turn and score. Like, scoring now is me being overconfident and complacent, and handing him a golden opportunity. I want to make sure he doesn't have a chance to score, because he will turn a 2-1 into a draw if I let him. So we're not letting him. We're making sure we went to the very last turn and score then. And we'd love to get this guy to score, but we're not going to risk it. We'll just run it in with this guy. So yeah, certainly a very bashy game eventually. I think I probably took more damage than I expected. I expected his guys to knock themselves out a little bit more. But we'll have to see how it goes in the end statistics. I very specifically moved him back here to prevent him chain pushing me in some weird awkward manner where he could get into me. And I have plenty of guys here to do bash to push him out / up. I don't actually want to push him off the field at this point because I want him to be strong to face who he was facing next. But, you know, he did try to foul my Witch Elf to death, so there's got to be some kind of punishment for that, surely. So he can come and stand in here. Ooh. But that is asking for a trip to Surfland. He's asking for a trip to Surfland. So I can do bash repeatedly until he's gone. And he can try and push this guy here. Hey, there we go. That's the kind of both downs we were hoping for all game. Hey, there we go.
Shouldn't have risked it.
Ooh.
Oh, really shouldn't have risked it.
Ah, he's fine. Walk it off, buddy.
Yeah. He's off the pitch. He's safe now. The Dark Asgardian is like this.
Almost. He fouled my Witch Elf 4 times in a row in a massive foul pit. But she got Apothecary.
My stupid overconnection.
I was sorely tempted to surf the rest of those guys, but I want you strong to fight someone else, and, you know, it doesn't really help me at this point.
True. It's fine. A riot will happen now, and I'll run up and... Literally, I usually do what you're doing, and every time I do that now, it's a riot. So I don't do it anymore.
Well, we did do a bit of damage. We inflicted -1 armor on the catcher with the Witch Elf. After a whole bunch of pushes, finally we got to grips with him, and he went to Pound Town. This guy got sent off for trying to foul the Witch Elf, and this guy just badly hurt himself in a sec because he tried to bash my Bash Elves. Otherwise, we're fine. We're all back.
Yeah, go with that.
And we didn't score early because he's high elves. He can absolutely score in 2 turns.
Oh, and extra reroll.
Oh no.
That's definitely GG then. Can I get some points first?
Yeah, good luck. A recommendation for the future: if you bashed with your blitz in the middle, you can push that guy out, and then you can basically push them up and down the line and kind of work them over without, because as soon as you push him away, the rest of the guys can't bash him. But if you push him, say if that guy was back where he was started and the blitz are pushed, yeah, like that way, yeah. And so if you only get pushes, well then the other guy gets to have a shot, and you just keep pushing him down the line.
Sure.
So interesting to see the dice rolls. I feel like he didn't get that many both downs, which
try that cheeky.
Were really what I was hoping for.
Cheeky
nice. doesn't have anyone particularly needs to pass with, so may as well pass with Thorough. I can make it made for the lineman and help the lineman score maybe
game,
later, but... Yeah, GG, well played.
I couldn't even catch it. Oh, rerolls.
Come on, Ant-Man, you can do it. There we go.
Yeah, got that point. GG, man.
GG, well played.
So I think this is like the first time the predictions have been right.
Oh, really?
I think he said it was a 2-1. I think. Ooh, 6 for money, though. That's really good.
Nice, congrats. I got a 5, so I'm going to just accept that.
Nice.
Ooh, Blitz level up. 2-1-0-2-3 was the prediction. Okay. Yeah.
8.
Oh, and he leveled up his thrower. So we both got positional MVPs, which is great. Let's have a look at the stats. We had better possession. We had slightly more blocks, which you'd expect. We did slightly more damage, which you'd expect. I've got Mighty Blow. Didn't do any passing, just running because of Dark Elves.
Looking for the dice rolls. I know obviously you still won the fight, but looking at your skulls to POWs.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely didn't feel that way. But yeah, that was mad.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I think I was surprised. I thought you didn't have that many both downs. I was like, oh, my block's not doing much. But you had perfectly kind of average both downs, so it was purely my perspective.
Yeah.
So it looks like Duffel was trying to screw us a little bit there, but I mean, still a little bit. They were generally 1, 2... Well, there was a little bit of muckery around there. That
didn't check up the bloody rosters. Did you get any levels off that?
I did. I got a Blitzer level up at least.
Nice. I completely forgot to check my...
Your Thrower, I think, got the MVP, and I think that leveled him up.
Yeah, it did. Captain America's leveled.
All right. Let's strength up. No. Okay. Question is dodge or tackle? Dodge or tackle? I think we go dodge. Even though we're facing
85 thrower.
Dwarves next. Blodge is amazing long term. So we need to have it. It's going to keep him alive long enough to get tackle. Is kind of the thing. Tackle helps you get more knockdowns, which is more Mighty Blow, which levels you up quicker. You know, but I'm more concerned about keeping him alive.
Nice. Blodge and Mighty Blow.
Yeah.
That is a hell of a lineman. Wait, no, Blitz.
So yeah.
Nice.
So now I have to decide if I'm going to get
the last to play for this round, or is there more?
Maybe
one more.
The Norse, I think, have to play.
Yeah. Norse is giving us have to do this.
Top of table, yay! Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise the Orcs had lost one. So you just took first off that.
Yeah, so Amazons and I tied for first. The Orcs lost to an upset to the humans? Or no, I think it was the Bretonnians. I think. Let me have a look. What's the schedule say?
Oath beat him. Yep.
Yeah, the Emblem Knights took one from him. Because the Bretonnians are deceptively good early because they got a lot of like bash skills like block and wrestle. It's just long term they suck because their skill setup is terrible. But early on they're actually quite decent.
Yeah. See, I didn't get like the full experience of playing against them because it was week 1 with the incorrect turn timer.
Oh no! Okay.
Oath just kept timing out from it.
That sucks.
So it was a big getting for it.
Yeah, I think he played me after that, and he did much better. Like he's my only draw, because he did quite a good job.
Yeah, just had a look at his team.
Sorry, my opponent just got a level up.
team.
Ooh, that is beautiful. Look at that.
Each even
Five
night
thrower.
Okay.
That is an amazing level up in Captain America. He truly is the best thrower.
Oh yes, he's throwing those shields.
That's amazing. He just did long bombs for days.
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be very hard to stop. As long as he can keep his upgrade his catches to keep them alive with like dodge and like just blodge.
The thing that you could have if I tried too many passes.
this guy is going to be absolutely deadly if he can
Against
keep the
lizards.
catches alive
Who are you
and
against
push him
next?
up. Against the Strack and the Chaos Dwarves.
Chaos Dwarves.
They've got a lot of bash, as much as mine, basically, and tackle, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I've not played against them yet, so kill a few for me.
I'll try to. The only problem is I really want to get my Witch Elf, like my second Witch Elf, but if I do that, he's going to have so much in inducements, because he's like 1230, and I'll end up being like 1560. Like, he's going to have something like 300 in inducements, and there's going to be chainsaws and wizards, and it's going to be bad news bears.
So you're actually going to not get the Witch Elf just to keep going?
I'm still going to get it, because it'll also give me a spare player, which I'm going to need against Dwarves, and I wanted to have on the field that she can get an MVP sooner rather than later. But I just have to be super careful with her, because if he gets a blocker with tackle and mighty blow onto her, she's dog meat. So just going to be really smart with her. She's worth bringing, but just have to be careful.
And those hobgoblins doing what I just did, keep bitten the boot in over and over and over.
Yeah. My hobgoblins are always my enemy number one against Chaos, because they're the weak link. But yeah, everything else I'm just going to have to be careful around. Or feed linemen.
Though he has some money that he could be buying another hobgoblin before you play him.
Yeah, if I'm into him, I would probably get, because he's got all his blockers, got his bull centers. Yeah, I would get another hobgoblin, because they're great for fouling, and you need him to man the ball. So yeah, I would get one more if I was him.
Same. But you have to check right beforehand if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to do it regardless. It'll just, I think I have to do it kind of for my own internal development. It's just going to be a little bit more painful when the wizard and the chainsaw and whatever else bombs start going wild.
Oh, the other reason you've got to spend money. You got 170k, so Spiral expenses kick in, don't they?
Yeah, the only other thing I can do is get the reroll, which is also potentially good, because the tackle will remove the dodge reroll, so then I can kind of make up for it, but I kind of want to have the extra player.
Yeah. I was surprised how few rerolls you have, to be fair. Like, most of the teams start with 3.
Yeah, I can get away with it a little bit, because the team starts with a decent amount of block, and it's edge 4, so you can kind of get away with it.
True.
There's some people argue you get the reroll before a Witch Elf, and then you get the Witch Elves. Other people argue the other way. In a short league like this, where there's only so many MVPs, I like getting the Witch Elves out early.
Give them as much chance as possible in the limited time we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose in like an Eternal type league.
Yeah, Eternal, I'll just get the extra reroll probably. You know, sometimes I'm feeling lucky, but generally the reroll's pretty good.
Yeah, it's true.
So who are you facing next week? Ooh,
I am against the Lizards. I'm not sure how well they're doing, actually.
They look like they are doing much better, because they were 2 Saurai down against me, and then I knocked one out, so there was going to be 1 Saurai down for the last guy. Looks like they're all back, and they've come back with a bit of tackle and a bit of block, so you're going to probably have a harder time than I did. Everyone wants to kill Russian Trump, so if you manage that, you'll be a hero to the league.
What wanted Russian Trump do?
He's killed, I think at least 2 people. He fouls like a maniac, and he's generally a menace. I think he's killed an ogre at least. So
kills inflicted 2.
He's enemy number 1.
Okay, she'll try and put the boot into him.
Yeah, let's have a look at the league high score stuff. Yeah, he's super deadly. Let's look at the Hall of Fame. It's Hall of Fame, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right. I'm going to end the stream here, so thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to check out Malt's channel. What is it, Malt?
Malt, but that's fine, like malt liquor.
Okay.
Thanks for playing, it was a great game, I really enjoyed it.
Same. Cheers, Bert.
So, we have most experienced.
Okay, that's my stream ended.
No worries. I'm going to run mine, just look at do a brief perusal of the Hall of Fame, see where people have got their guys.
Oh, I love doing that. I haven't done that too much this season, actually.
So the Amazons are doing very well on most of the charts. They're just leagues ahead. Best punching bags. I used to be really high up in this. I still got one guy up here, but it looks like the Noblars are finally taking the beatings they deserve. Matches doesn't matter. Best scorers. Again, he's just fed so much into it. I worry a little bit that she's kind of all eggs in one basket.
Yeah, Russian Trump is actually number 1 on the kill score.
Yeah, he's an absolute menace. Wow. But we're not far behind with Schwarzenegger. But yeah, that's a lot of eggs in one basket. It's just because she's so good, you kind of naturally end up scoring with her because she's got like movement 8. Best passes. Hey, willful damage is on that. So he's 4. And then, whoa, 7 and 9. The Rats and the Goth. The Gothhound, he loves to pass. That's crazy. That's really unusual. Not what I expected for an Orc team. Best rushes. Amazons, again, they're at the top a lot. 1142, Deborah's got twice that. She's booking it. She's got more than twice that. She's crazy. She's just probably just given the ball constantly, and she just wins all the games for him because she's so quick. That's really funny. Best throwers. This guy is going to be a really good thrower in a little bit. But yeah, he plays a really passy team, it looks like. Big Brutes, Painful Suffering. Oh, Schwarzenegger, good man. Arson Schwarzenegger. Harrison Fraud.
We're playing quite a few as well, actually.
Yeah. Interceptions,
obviously at first you should be, but yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing that some of the things like the Amazons are like have done like 400 yards of running, and like my next closest is like 150. They're just insane.
I know.
Serial kills. We've done one. Russian Trump is the top serial killer. Look at this little face. It's so adorable as he murders you. Best receivers. Hey, Bruce Willful damage again.
He's 6 touchdowns on.
We've got quite a couple receivers up here, so we're moving the ball around.
5 and 4 on Amber Knights next. Wow.
We're not on any most violent lists. That's very disappointing. It's all the big guys. It's all the big nasty people. The most experienced is, Deborah. She's just crushing it. Alright, I'm probably going to call it here for now. I got lots of things to do with my life. But yeah, so the team's looking pretty snazzy. We've got some dodge. We definitely want to level this guy up as soon as possible. Get him dodge as well. It's going to be a bit rough against Chaos Dwarves because what dodge we have is going to be negated quite a bit, and he's a bit kind of equivalent bash to me slightly more because he's got better strength in the Bull Centaurs, but he can't play the ball I can play. So that's kind of, we need to focus on what we're good at, and we'll see how it goes.